Hello you, I'm Danny, I'm here with Robin.
Hello!
And In.
Hi.
And Cave Story as well. Now, last time we played Cave Story, it was a little while ago, we kind of beat the Doctor and destroyed the undead core, and now the island is all sort of falling apart and falling out of the sky. However, we've got some unfinished business. Because we got the iron bond from Curly, we can now go to the Bloodstained Sanctuary. So, the Bloodstained Sanctuary is how you get the secret ending in Cave Story. It is the hardest bit of the game, I think that's fair to say. And what's also fair to say is that when I played this last time round, I did not beat this bit. So, what we're going to do is we're going to throw ourselves at the Sanctuary, see how we get, or ooh, I wanted to change my controls, but I forgot to do it. See how far along we get, and then have a nice time. Yeah,
Is the Bloodstained Sanctuary the one that looks like it's covered in nacho cheese color-wise?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, my controller's just...
Do you need to troubleshoot it?
Oh, you didn't recent up the game, do you?
I don't know. I think my controller just turned itself off. Sorry. So there is one other thing. Yes, exactly. There is one small programming note, let's say. It is currently in the UK in the midst of a giant heat wave. Yes, the UK is having its first giant heat wave of the year. I actually think I have to restart the game. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We can fill the time.
The UK is in the midst of its first giant heat wave of the year, which is terrible. So, I can say with all certainty, me and perhaps Robin is absolutely sweltering. In is even hotter than we are, but you've got an air conditioning.
Yeah, we just don't go outside. Would you like to know numbers?
I mean, I think I'd be scared by them, but please do go ahead.
I mean, I've got a heat advisory because we are also currently in a heat wave. It is 93 degrees Fahrenheit. That is equal to 34 centigrade. It's only just 1 p.m.
Oh dear, that's so hot.
Boy.
I mean, yesterday it hit 100, so actually it's not as hot as yesterday. That's not too bad. Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much, by the way, Max, and thank you, Lulu, as well. Hello.
Yeah,
It's an absolute pleasure.
you.
Thank you for having a nice time with us, even though we're all stuck indoors.
Yeah, but we're just gonna complain about the weather while figuring this out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know where my family are in the UK. It is apparently 75 Fahrenheit. What is that in centigrade? That is 24 C. And I realize the time over there is 9 p.m.
Yes.
Yep, that's real hot. And where Danny is, it's 18 C. So it's not as hot.
It was all night about
still...
26 C with about 60% humidity in Manchester. So you know, it's been a couple of days. And
it's way more humid.
The thing you may not know. Oh, we're in the hole, by the way. Oh? The thing you may not know, all of our friends at home, is UK has very bad air circulation in that. Welcome to hell, by the way. The UK has very.
Send the stream, please.
Yeah,
that, probably.
Has not come back.
One final technical problem, everyone.
We're having fun with Discord.
It's
okay.
Here. Okay. All good.
Okay, so.
Oh, this is hellish.
Welcome to hell. So this area is not actually called hell, as I said last time. This area is a Bloodstained Sanctuary. However, does got a sign saying "Welcome to Hell" right there. So, as we found out last time, this area is very difficult.
It's spicy.
This area is extra spicy.
If I stand in the front room of my house and flick the lights on and off at a rapid pace and say "Welcome to Hell," it doesn't actually make it hell.
It makes it very unpleasant for everyone visiting, though.
That's their problem.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay if you close your eyes, right?
No.
Then you can't see the lights turning on and off. What?
I'm still screaming "Welcome to Hell" at you.
I really wish you'd stop. So, this first room in hell sucks. This first room in hell is just all spikes and stuff.
Ugh.
Okay, we missed that last time. That's a good step.
Wait, who's that?
I don't know. Who might that be?
Who's that?
Might that be our friend Curly Brace?
think it's curly braces.
I believe in the fan translation this area was just called the Sacred Grounds.
Oh.
Sacred Grounds sounds like what is scrawled indelibly on my memory from 2011 or something.
Oh.
That sounds a lot nicer.
Sacred Grounds is quite a nice name for an area, but also this area ain't nice at all. So what I do remember is that actually this area is not super long. Oh, so now we picked up Curly. Like we just got to carry her along, but soon she'll help. This area is scary. This area is. Hey, do you remember how the island is falling apart?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, the island's falling apart, so you know.
It's falling apart. Hey, what are you shooting?
Little cherubs.
Is this Kid Icarus Uprising?
No, because you don't shoot the cherubs in Kid Icarus Uprising. You play as one perfect, lovely cherub. Their name is Pit, and they eat ice cream off the floor. If you have any further questions, we will be streaming it at some point in the future.
Yeah. Amazing.
So this area sucks. What you may be noticing is there is an infinite number of blocks falling from the ceiling. There is also an infinite number of cherubs. What actually happens there on this screen is that the cherubs respawn indefinitely because there's always meant to be 5 on screen.
Oh.
What are they holding? Is that a knife?
I think it's a knife.
It seems like a knife.
I think they're just charging you with a knife.
And then, yeah. That's rough.
Oh, Asymmetricon's right. This is closer to Bayonetta. You're fighting the cherubs.
Oh, okay.
Oh, by the way, there is intense lore in the Bloodstained Sanctuary. This is the most intense lore of the game. So
I was gonna say it's like the end of Shadowbringers in that dungeon where it starts reading out some intense lore to you as you're fighting a bunch of monsters.
I thought. Ah, they did. I remembered.
Remember the ending of Shadowbringers when they all the areas in that dungeon are named after different stanzas in some poetry?
Yeah, it's fairly spectacular. So, you may now notice our dear friend Curly Brace is awake. She is strapped on our back, much like she was back in the waterway. However, this time, she's holding a nemesis, which is really, really good for us because she can't pick up Doritos, so her nemesis can't get weak. However, our nemesis can get weak.
I love that she's shooting behind you, and if you shoot forwards, it's like something as an army of 2.
So, it is super, super good, but because I've got the machine gun, she only actually shoots forward whenever I press the attack button. Which is kind of a problem because the machine gun, you hold that button down. So, the thing about the machine gun is it's a lovely, lovely weapon. However, it's pretty much the weakest weapon we could have here. It's the weakest trade-in for the Polar Star you can do. The other weapons, either the snake or the spur would be better. Here, the spur is pretty much the best one. And we could technically have gone back, but I like the machine gun, it's fun. Look at the size of that guy!
Oh my god.
I love him!
I was going to say, isn't it the case that you get lots of mobility out of the machine gun as well?
Yes, exactly. The mobility is not super duper useful in Heck, really. Oh, this enemy is called a delete, by the way. Do you want to know why it's called a delete?
Why?
Oh, that's fun.
Delete!
Delete!
So, here is a special trick. Anytime there is a hole in the ceiling in Heck, get ready. Because that'll happen.
They look like when you drop a spinning top. That's nice.
So, all of what I said about the machine gun taken into account, it's very, very good for that exact situation.
Yep.
For when you just gotta be dumping. Hey, you all heard of machine guns before?
Yeah.
I have.
Can you defeat these ones?
No, they're roly-polies.
Okay.
That's it. I believe if you stand near a delete, it will explode, but the roly-polies are cool.
Okay.
Oh. Himbos of Heaven is nice. Do you want to start, actually, I suppose Himbos of Heaven is sort of like the name of a Metal Gear Solid 5 PMC.
I was going to say Motorcycle Gang, but...
Oh, no, that's nice. Just get biker jackets with Himbos of Heaven written on the back.
Yeah.
Oh, let's make... Okay, if we do stream merch, we'll have a Himbos of Heaven jacket with Robin's face on the back.
Please. I'm afraid of motorbikes, but...
Yeah, it will also say I'm afraid of motorbikes at the back on the bottom underneath the logo. Himbos of Heaven, I'm afraid of motorbikes. I like this. So this is just the rowdy boy section. You see all these boys?
It's a lot of boys.
A lot of boys. And very few of them want us here.
Are they coming
Oh,
back
health.
to town? Oh.
You shouldn't catch blocks, should you?
No. They look like a big tortilla chip, but you shouldn't put it in your mouth.
See, the thing is, it's a square rather than a triangle. Therefore, it's bad for you rather than good for you.
It sends you all the way back. Ooh.
Yep. So here is the special little tricky trap about hell. You gotta do it all in one go. There is 0 checkpointing in hell, I believe. Actually, that might be a lie. There might be 1 checkpoint right at the end before something I'm sure you can imagine.
Before more lore?
Well, yes, actually. But yeah, we do not get... You can leave, Curly, if you want, but you really bloody shouldn't. We don't get a checkpoint for all of the first section, at least. The first section is... well, let's just say the first few floors of the Bloodstained Sanctuary, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so rough. How did we get through here last time?
Carefully.
Hang on.
Didn't you, like,
They're not
space them out a bit more?
dropping Doritos here. I should use the Nemesis here.
Oh.
So I think the thing is they sort of pinball around you so they can be a little bit unpredictable, but also like you've got to use that to your advantage. Yeah, that was rough. Yeah, so I should use the Nemesis there. The Nemesis, for folks at home who may not remember, is the gun where if you get Doritos, it's bad for it. You effectively... Is
that the one that turns into like
turns
little
into a rubber
ducks?
ducky at level 3, yes.
Yeah.
It does more damage the lower level it is. So you've got like... As you go down here, you've got like very lightly feather it. You've got to basically use as little juice as you can on the booster.
Took damage to save time.
No, it took damage to save my life.
Fancy.
Which is, a form of time. Oh, all those Doritos going to waste on the ground. So technically speaking here, I think I should actually be leveling up my rockets rather than my machine gun. But, where's the Nemesis? The fire. I like the machine gun. I feel like it gives me safety in Cherapek. Speaking of Cherapek, let's go.
Let's go.
Start dumping. So I believe... Oh no! They do drop Dorito!
Oh no!
Rubber ducky?
Yeah, we got leveled down. We got leveled up down.
But if you get hit...
Run! Okay, so you may notice that rather generously the game doesn't actually redo all of its lore every time you die. The lore will only happen once once a game load basically. What's a continue? It's 2020. Yeah, once a load of your game basically, so you don't have to worry about it being a problem for you, which is really genuinely very nice. Hey, I know we've talked about a lot. Design of Cave Story in a lot of aspects, pretty good.
Pretty good. Let's go.
Pretty well designed game. So, you have to excuse me, I am going to waste my time with these heavy presses for 2 reasons. 1, they might drop health. 2, they will drop Dorito. So you see there, I've only got 4 rockets. The idea is we collect all the rockets we need along the way here. Hell, pretty stingy!
I've heard that about hell.
That's one of the main enjoying things about it, right? It's a bit stingy down here in hell.
Nuts. Wow. Hell's rough.
Wow,
That's why
you've not
people
put on a
don't
good
like it,
spread
huh?
for us, have you, Hell?
What, like a cheese platter?
you get a cheese platter in heaven.
Real smorgasbord of punishment.
Are you saying that maybe those in hell are like lactose intolerant? Like the ones in charge are lactose intolerant?
Oh, I thought you were saying like if you're lactose intolerant, you go to hell, which is I'll be honest, it's a bit of a spicy take for you.
I would never say that.
The channel.
That's why I want to correct myself before anyone could say that. Oi.
Personally, I respect people who are lactose intolerant. Not because I think over time I've become less tolerant to milk. I really like soy milk. It's good, actually. Oh, there's spikes there.
So good.
Soy milk is good. I really enjoy oat milk. It's really good in hot chocolates.
Everything's good in hot chocolates, Robin. I don't think you can find a thing that's bad in them. Don't say like something stupid like gravel, okay?
What about ground beef?
Ugh.
Well, I mean, you could put chocolate in a chili.
Yeah, but
So-
a chili is not a hot chocolate.
No.
So this is some real is a pizza a sandwich energy.
It depends on how much chocolate you put in, right?
That's true. I would argue less than that.
I can imagine like a little bit of chili powder or something.
Oh, spicy hot chocolate's real good. I don't think I'd put a jalapeno in it. That feels like the wrong garnish.
Oh, I would be very upset with you if you did that.
I would not do that.
Thank you.
Maybe a little umbrella, but not a jalapeno.
I've been told that peanut butter seems like a good idea, but it really isn't.
A lot of things seem like a good idea at the time.
Yes.
No. Peanut butter is fine. It just depends on the kind of peanut butter you have. If you have a chunky peanut butter, like we do in this household, you end up with little peanut chunks at the bottom of your cup. Also, it does leave an oily film at the top because peanut oil.
That was the main reason why I heard it was bad, because the oil separates from everything else, and
just give it a good hard mix and drink it quick.
there you go. Yeah. I remember what I was thinking of, and it was putting the. Oh, this thing. What I was thinking of was putting Nutella in coffee, which again seems like a good idea. There's a lot of palm oil in that. You good, Danny?
No.
Is this food conversation not helping?
No, it's sorry. I'm just having having an anxiety.
Having a normal one.
It sounds like you're just reacting to us talking about food.
Oh, you know? Nutella! Oh goodness, no! Oh, no, I don't like the tasty thing that tastes of chocolate.
The thing that tastes of chocolate but isn't chocolate because it's nut.
Sorry, you're right. The thing that tastes of delicious hazelnuts. So we want to go up there. Why? The reason for why will make a lot of sense in a second, but we've got to sort of thread the needle on this one.
Yeah. Oh, Danny, Perry is asking if tips are okay.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I know nothing. It's been a good 10 years since I played Cave Story, I think. And like I said before, Max Missiles increased by 24, I remember that one. Yeah, I never completed the Bloodstained Sanctuary last time around, so...
Seems like a really bad place to put this lore, but...
Sorry, Robin?
Seems like a bad place to put this lore.
No, this is actually the best possible place to put this lore.
Isn't it so that you have time to like wipe the sweat off your hands before you play more?
But there's always going to be like someone's pulling some kind of rug from after them.
Oh, Perry, you're so right. I do remember that one. Thank you for telling us. I got you. I agree.
Oh my god.
I'm with Robin, it's a bad place for it.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, Robin, I should have never disagreed. That sucked.
Nightmare. Wow.
I should have got that heart before the delete.
It won't delete the heart, right?
Oh. Hey, you'll remember the presses?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Hello.
Having Curly shooting for you looks incredible in this section in particular, but also in this entire scene.
She's my friend, and I love her, and I'm really glad she's here. I mean, I'm not glad that we're in hell together, but I'm glad she's here to help, you know?
It's just one of those things of like, she's definitely got our back.
Like they say, if you're going through hell, keep going. Also,
if you're going through hell, bring your friend Curly Brace.
Bring your friend Curly Brace and her nemesis, which is not an actual person, but just a gun.
I think her nemesis is the dog. Oh, sorry, yeah.
Thanks, Perry.
Yeah! Okay, so this is the reason we want the rockets. The rockets are still pretty much your best way of doing loads of damage at any one point in time. So in hell, you want to be leveling your rockets as much as possible, I believe. So again, because we brought the machine gun, this section could be a whole lot scarier. The machine gun, pretty good at dumping though. Still pretty scary. I don't have a lot of health, you may have noticed. You may have noticed that about me.
You've got more now than you had coming in, at least.
Well, that is true.
I've been collecting the treats from the cherubs.
I've noticed. Those seem vital, in fact.
I could be going faster here. Oh, dear. Oh, thank you so much, Perry. I'm sorry, I feel like I should have got that now because Perry was cheering us on. Oh, thank you, Pauline, as well. Everyone's got our backs. Thank you. This is genuinely lovely. We're going to get through this together.
We will get through this together.
I hope. That's just enough. Yeah, so I'm kind of unsure what to do about the missile situation because I want that to be higher, but we will get there.
Yes.
Health pot for health dinner. Health pot luck. Health pot lucky.
Yeah. Health. We do have the health pot. I am saving it for health pot dinner. Health pot dinner. So okay. We can be real now. The reason I did not use the health pot during the Doctor boss rush, basically, was this nonsense.
Cause you knew.
I knew that we'd be going to the Bloodstained Sanctuary afterwards, and I knew that I'd never done it before. So I've been saving the health pot throughout the whole game on the grounds that we're probably going to need it down here because we're new. For those of you who may not know, the health pot is an item we got blooming ages ago that we could actually have restocked had we used it. If we spoke to Jenka's dog, who was there when we were blasting off into Final Cave, I believe. That just restores our health. It's just a potion we can carry. And we could have used it at any point. It would have been good during Doctor Boss Rush, but you'll see. You'll see. I do know what is in, rather what is at the end of Heck. However, I've never beaten them. Not for want of trying.
Until this stream.
Yes, until today.
Keep going until the sun comes up.
Oh God. Well,
it's the weekend now, right?
And it has been too hot to sleep recently, so yes, I guess we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope you're comfy, folks. Remember to drink plenty of water.
Please, especially now.
Yeah.
Especially with this weather, remember to drink lots of water. Take care of yourselves. Don't make the same mistakes we did and go to the Bloodstained Sanctuary.
Avoid objects, don't go to the Bloodstained Sanctuary.
Yeah, try and hurt the wizard whenever you see him. I think try and hurt the wizard whenever you see him is maybe my favourite video game, like, weird ephemera thing in the world.
It's so perfect.
For those of you who may not know, there is like a screenshot of some weird NES game, I guess, that's just got like tips for playing this game. And just at the bottom of the screen, it just has the glorious phrase, try to hurt the wizard whenever you see him. Which is just, it's just nonsense.
I love it so much. You must kill at least 15 enemies to move on. Try not to waste weapons. Try to touch all booty. Do not touch skulls.
Wait, hang on. Does it say try to touch all booty, do not touch skulls?
Try to touch all booty. Do not touch skulls. Try to hurt the wizard every time you see him.
Oh, I've clearly forgotten some other very good parts of that.
I'm actually very fond of do not touch skulls.
Do not touch skulls is also very good advice.
That's like in the motorcycle club that we're going to be starting. Like, you know, you get the circle around the logo with like some writing in it. It says do not touch skulls in that.
I'm quite fond of the motorcycle club you're starting, I'll be honest.
Thank you. We're nice. We're a nice motorcycle club.
That's how you recruit people.
To get in. Yeah.
Like that motorcycle club that goes about getting children out of abusive families. Because who's gonna mess with bikers?
Use your scary biker nature for good, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, we got 29 health. Could be. Oh. Thanks, angelic lads, for showing up right at the worst possible time as I was saying something.
It's like, that's just their cue, right?
Were they queuing to get in the Bloodstained Sanctuary all this time and we were taking up space?
Yeah, it's like one goes in and then one goes out. Or one goes out and one goes in.
No, no.
No? No?
Unfortunately, they do not respect the queuing system like you do. Oh, this is a stressful one. Okay. So I feel like I could probably mess them up, right? I've got...
There has to be a way that you can, like, finesse that, surely, but...
You mean like that?
Yeah, that seems to work pretty well. Needle threaded. And by that, I mean we shot the needle. Thank
you to my friend, Curly Brace.
Yay! Love you.
Oh no!
No!
See, you can see right there that there's a hole in the floor. You can see that some business is about to go down.
Yeah. Why is it that they turn green?
Ethnic.
Yeah, they got unwell.
They got lead poisoning.
Oh.
What? I'm mean now. I'm not in the gang anymore.
Oh, I preferred it when you're in the nice motorcycle gang.
Put your jacket back on.
Yeah.
Looks like they've got a bad case of lead poisoning.
Oh, I like your breathy ASMR voice, right? We're gonna.
That was meant to be Duke Nukem.
Hello, welcome to ASMR. Okay, hang on. ASMR,
like Kermit?
ASMR Duke Nukem has legs. Hang on.
I'm thinking of ASMR Kermit the Frog.
This sucks.
You'll be fine.
I was fine in the end.
She was fine.
I'll be honest with you, that was not a controlled be fine, but we got away with it. So I don't really know like the timing of the press shooting or anything, so I'm gonna like take it a little bit easy, you know? We could be much spicier with this fight, but I'm gonna take it easy.
I really want to tweet a stupid Duke Nukem ASMR joke with zero context right now. But considering the last thing I said was about something fairly serious, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give
space it out. Okay.
That one's for drafts, I think.
Yeah, you can say that later, right? I mean, I do appreciate that, like, you can tell whenever, like, genuinely, not you yourself, Robin, but, like, when one is happy with a joke, the urge to tweet it is like, oh, actually, no, maybe that one's alright. Maybe this one's good enough for Twitter, the place with no standards.
I mean, it's not a good joke, but...
It's good enough for Twitter, though, isn't it? I feel like I'm making a bit of a pig's ear of this, but you know. It's a pig's ear we might survive.
Hey, you know what?
What?
That was alright.
By the way, because it's a press, it falls down.
Oh.
Don't get caught! That's an insta-kill!
That's... Are you speaking from experience?
Well, that is scrolled into my memory, so yes. Okay, so that actually went quite well. That could have been a lot worse.
Oh.
Hey, do you remember this corridor?
I think I do remember this corridor.
Oh. He's so mad, no!
I mean, he's got every reason to be mad. He's been somewhat mistreated.
Oh
no, we can't go back. Well, guess we'll go here. Do you remember this room?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, these are the statues? These are the statues.
Now it's a statue of quote.
Yeah.
Now it's a statue of Toriko.
Oh.
Now it's a statue of King.
I want to learn how to cuff statues with a gun.
It requires a lot of finesse. And now it is a statue of our friend Curly Brace. It looks exactly like her. That's a really good likeness.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Carving a statue with a gun sounds like a level up after you learn how to do it with a chainsaw.
Yes. I was going to say it sounds like a pretty funny VR game.
Oh.
Hang on. What? That sounds like a funny VR game, but it truly just makes you want like ice statue sculpting in VR.
Oh, that would be cool though.
I'm gonna look that up, see if anything like that exists.
Have you seen the very good Dreams game Bowling with Guns?
Yes,
No?
I do. Bowling with Guns is... So you know what Dreams is in?
No?
Dreams is a sort of game... It's really... I don't know exactly what to describe it as.
I guess you could say it's a creation tool.
Yeah, like Media Molecule first came together for the Little Big Planet series, and the whole thing around them was like the idea of play, create, share. It gave you tools in games to create your own content and share it with people. And Little Big Planet was just like a platformer thing. Dreams sort of expands on that idea by letting you make anything. It's genuinely a fantastic set of tools, and people have made some really funny things. Someone has made a game called Bowling with Guns, in which you bowl with a gun, which is very funny and very silly. But the best part about it is that at the start of the game, you get to choose your shoe size, because, you know, when you go bowling, you change in your shoes, right?
Yeah.
And if you go above a certain level, because there's not really an upper cap on how big you can make your shoes, the only thing that happens, it doesn't change the game at all, the only thing that happens is a man just goes, "You got some big-ass feet."
Whoa!
It's spectacular. I think, should we maybe do Dream Streams at some time? Dream Stream.
I would really enjoy watching that.
Dream Stream.
Sounds nice.
Bowling with guns is such a stupid idea. Like, it's a perfect 3-minute joke game. Like, it is. Oh my god. It is also like a bowling game. Like, you have to aim and then shoot, and then you knock some pins over, and that's also really funny. And it's the kind of thing that I'm really excited about seeing coming out of Dreams. Additionally, there's a game that was announced recently called Jet to the Far Shore by the guys who made Super Brothers, and that's being made in Dreams as well. Anyway, something's happening.
Yes, something certainly is happening. This is Ballos. You've heard of him.
Okay, are those skulls that we should not be touching?
Well, we are touching them for better or worse. So, this is the end of the Bloodstained Sanctuary, if that's any consolation.
Okay.
This is the bit I never did.
Oh. New for us all.
We're all learning.
It looks like just out of frame of this portrait, someone's pulling his cheeks to make him make a face.
Oh, Ian, don't make fun of him. You'll make him angry.
I'll fight him. No, wait, you'll fight him. Are you fighting him?
Don't make promises that I can't cash.
We all believe in you. The power of belief will triumph over all, right?
Yes. Good vibes. Good vibes can conquer anything.
I've just checked. I don't think Jet to the Far Shore is made in Dreams. I think I just misread.
You just wanted that to be true.
Maybe
Yes.
it was made in a dream, and then they made it real. Looks like he put some moisturizer though, that's nice. Oh, no!
Well, fight time! I do not remember anything about this, so good luck, everyone. Oh, he can. Whoa!
Wait! Oh! Oh! Okay, so his chair looked like a crown. It was not him having a crown.
It's a,
Okay.
you know,
Okay.
it is, analogous to the Demon Crown.
That's nice. Nicely done.
Hey, wait, why are you up there? What was that
New
made of?
attack.
Oh.
Is it flapping? Oh, lightning.
Oh, God.
Oh, it traces crosshairs on the ground next to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, you don't have to hit his head. Okay, that was just an imagination thing in my mind.
You just have to hit him, right?
Like that.
Yeah!
Phew! Thank goodness that fight is over.
What is... What? Wait, what are those? Huh?
Ah!
Yo, this looks like a pot of greed.
He fully does have a pot of greed face.
Well,
Oh.
now we know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, where do you think we respawn?
Do we need to do a corpse run?
Statue.
Welcome to hell, everyone.
Welcome to
Welcome
hell.
to hell.
Welcome to hell.
Yeah, you're doing real good.
Welcome to hell, everyone.
Welcome to hell.
Every
Welcome
time,
to hell.
every time we
Welcome.
lose against our dear friend Ballos, we have to go all the way back to the start of hell. So, the thing about Heck, well, the thing about the Bloodstained Sanctuary specifically in Cave Story is that if you do it really, really well, it's only like 6-7 minutes long, including the fight against Human at the end.
Oh, okay.
So it's not actually that long a section. It is, however, pretty difficult. You've now seen a lot of the difficulty of this area. I should have been less stingy with the boost. In theory, we can do this now. I just have to,
Do it.
not beef it.
Vegetarian only.
It's really interesting to me that, like, a lot of the instant kill spikes, not all of them, but most of them, are right at the start. And that's just cool design.
I'd run out of boost. This section is genuinely very cool. Like, it's an incredibly rough way to get in, but it's also like kind of sets the tone. You know, you're falling into heck.
Yeah, you certainly are.
Okay, we're getting the hang of this now. We're getting the hang of this now. We got this.
All right.
Yeah, so Ballos is the bit where I got stuck last time. It was largely the repeating the entire section. It was a bit like, I don't think I want to throw myself into this. I tried for... I got through it and was like, oh, I feel really good about getting through this whole section. Then realised I had so much more to do, or like had to do this whole thing every time. I sort of lost the will to do it.
Yeah.
That's not for not wanting to do it. It's like, this is really cool, this section. I really like this. It's just bloody difficult. It's really bloody difficult.
It's making me think about, like, echoes of this game design in modern games as well. I don't know if it's like a perfect way to compare the two, but basically what I'm trying to get to here without saying it immediately to make me sound like a hack.
Are you going to say Dark Souls?
I am going to say Dark Souls. Getting up to the final boss makes you fight 5 Black Knights on the way there, which I don't think is quite on the same level as this intense platforming challenge. But
it is a bit like, okay, show us what you learned then. Go on.
Yeah. And
if you're so clever.
Since you're so smart. It doesn't seem like unreasonable to expect that the level designers for that game might have seen something like this as well. But I suppose, like, having a super tough final boss with a super tough level that comes before it isn't, like, Cave Story didn't invent that either.
Yeah.
It's just done a really cool job of it.
I think what is interesting about this section is it's really, really punishing, right? Like, having to redo this whole section is punishing. However, like I said before, it's a relatively short section if you can get it down. I don't think it's unfair to make you do it all again, is the thing. I think it's really hard, but I don't think it's, like, terrible game design. I think it is deliberately hard and punishing game design, which is a completely different thing, and I suppose by that virtue, you comparing it to Dark Souls isn't unfair.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing this around that I don't sound like a complete hack.
You're welcome. I thought I'd have your back on this one. So the thing is, if I was to breeze through, like, I could probably very easily do it quicker. I'm still going to be taking it a little bit cagey just because I want those Doritos.
Yeah.
I said that in the same way that someone might say like a really rubbish new catchphrase for Doritos.
Yeah, that's not associated with the Motorcycle Club.
This isn't sponsored, but if they want to come and sponsor us, then...
No, I will not accept it. Thank you. No offense. I don't want a sponsorship by a large corporation. Thank you for the offer, Mr. Dorito. But I'll ask you to take your triangle flavored snacky snacks away.
Only if I get to invent my own slogans, such as Doritos, it's crispy.
Doritos, well, if there's nothing else. Hey, Lynx,
Doritos.
still in heck.
Doritos, I guess.
Doritos, that's fine. Doritos, you got anything to dip it in so I can't taste them?
Doritos, Pringles?
Pop it in your mouth, right?
No, I think it's very funny to specifically name check other brands of snacks. Oh dear me.
Hand, shoulders, knees, toes.
I do not want to eat. I do not want to eat Dory shoulders. Okay. So we've got to get up here because this gives us 24 more missiles. That takes us from 30 to 54. You know how many missiles that is? It's like 20
54.
more. Well, yeah, you're right. It's kind of told the answer, isn't it? That is a kind of wild slogan, Dexlon. You're right. That feels very like 2000s to me. Like, oh, you don't like our product? Well, get out of here. Okay, I think I found some sort of idea of what to do in this section.
Oh.
No, actually, I don't.
That was okay. That was okay. Was that feathering the button, or was that hammering?
I was like that sort of like this, that kind of bouncy, like pressing the fire twice as much as the jump.
Yeah.
I do have a weird memory of like when I was little. I think Dime in the UK used to advertise it by saying it's hard like what an armadillo is.
Wait, what? Really?
I think that's true. I mean, maybe that's something I saw on YouTube and is therefore fake, though.
We've talked. We've talked about hostile slogans a lot recently. You don't really think about like how hostile Marmite is to a lot of its essentially audience with its slogan.
Yeah.
They either love it or you hate it. Like.
Yeah.
And they turn it into like a very pejorative thing if you happen to not like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's vestiges of cool marketing, right? They want people to think it's cool by saying, well, we don't need you. And like, all right, settle down.
Well, if you have Marmite and you don't know what to use it for, you can use it in the place of like Guinness for a like stew.
Oh.
Like
Yeah,
an
'cause it's
Irish
just yeasty.
stew. Yeah.
Also,
yeah.
you can use it to make a genuinely spectacular cheese on toast. There you go. Basic
Oh,
recipe time with the stream. You use flavors.
Yeah.
Hey, you're heard of like condiments.
This is a
mayo.
trick I learned from Danny, but it's very easy to make any cheese toasty sandwich better by just using more cheeses.
Yeah, just different types of cheese. Get those flavors mingling.
More cheese,
I now, at
a
any
little bit
given
of
time,
salt.
have at least 3 cheeses in my fridge.
Okay, what you want though for a good cheese on toast is you want a nice sharp mature cheddar. You want like a red Leicester that's got like a slightly nutty flavour, and then you want that mozzarella for that cheese pull.
Yeah.
Gotta have that pull.
Gotta have a cheese
Yeah.
pull. Listen, I know it's basics, but treat yourself. Have a good cheese on toast.
The thing about like basics is that for very little effort you can improve whatever you're eating.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
if it's just struggle food.
Well, that's the thing, right? It's just like if you learn how to cook a good omelette, an omelette's amazing.
I've started from that BuzzFeed video where a man ate only eggs for an entire day. Danny, you showed me that video actually. It's very nice.
Yes, that was Alvin BuzzFeed. He's nice. He used to make large food.
Alvin Tasty.
Sorry, you're right, Alvin Tasty. That's his name.
Yeah, there's a video on there that was one of the meals on there was basically like part omelette, part French toast, and all sandwich.
Delicious.
Sounds like a movie slogan.
Delicious.
Basically, yeah, you crack 2 eggs into a pan. After you... no, you don't crack them into the pan. Crack 2 eggs into
It's
a bowl.
already gone wrong, Robin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Failed step 1. Crack 2 eggs into a bowl, whisk them. Put that into the pan. Put the bread on there first to get it all eggy on one side. Flip the bread so it's eggy on the other side. Then turn the heat up. And then, right, while it's cooking, you flip it over. You can fold the eggy omelette bit on the side in on itself. And then you've got this like really nice little self-contained sandwich.
Gotta go through all the dialogue again.
This seems rude.
Gotta go through all the dialogue again. This is a button. Oh.
Danny, I know you didn't do the secret boss fight in Undertale, but...
Yeah, because I'm not a monster.
Well, I did, because...
Because you're a
Bullet Hell is cool.
monster!
Because Bullet Hell is cool. And, that was good about letting you skip the dialogue.
In fact, it was... not lampshade is not the right word, but they pulled it in several times, didn't they? As like a thing.
Totally.
Which is, I think if you're going to have a secret boss which is really, really hard, having it canonically be like, oh, you're still trying, that's funny, that is.
Yeah. The way that boss counts down how many times you've done it until he loses count is quite a good joke.
I've got 3 health left.
That's loads.
Bring the game back so I can eat my thing. Tasty. Right, let's crack on. So here, we've got to avoid getting stomped on. Easy, right? So I believe there's a secret you can do here if you're... Aha! Yeah, you can sit in his face. But that's the reason the vents are there.
Ah.
So do you have to hit him in the red eye? No, you can hit him in either eye. Cool. Here is my hot tip. Don't get squashed.
Oh.
Here is my hot tip for video games. Don't get squashed by the thing.
Yeah.
Avoid
Don't
touching the
become a
skull.
pancake.
Hurt the wizard wherever you can. Try to get all booty, but mainly the wizard thing. So you can actually stand on what's the bone around your eye called? Skull.
Huh? Say again.
You can stand in his eye socket. There you go.
Oh, it's got a name.
But the skull, it's skull, isn't it? Is it just skull?
There's a specific part of the skull.
The
Orbital.
secret eye bit.
Okay, it's the orbital, I guess. Occipital.
Excuse you?
Occipital?
Well, yeah, if you get in there on Ballos, you can keep shooting him.
Cool.
But he will take you up with him. Like, I believe the only dangerous part of Ballos is if he sat on you, which, you know, to be fair, is dangerous if anyone sits on you.
It's the dangerous part of most of my friends, yeah.
Excuse me?
You
Moving
know.
on.
He's being rude about
Just using words.
just because I'm bigger than
Lots
you.
of my friends wear studded leather, so...
Oh, yeah. To be fair, we do.
Leather jackets, fine if somebody sees me wearing one of those. If it's got metal poking out the back, please don't.
Like, if you're a cool person, if you're a biker, if you're in Robin's biker gang, what he's saying is, please don't sit on him.
Please don't sit on me.
That is the third slogan on the jacket.
Oh, these are terrible.
Wait, what's the second one?
I can't remember.
Try not to touch skulls.
Oh, yeah. Wow, can't believe we finally beat Ballos. Oops! Oh!
Huh? That's...
Is this where you want to save your rockets?
Yeah, sure, this one, yeah. This
Are
phase.
his eyes closed because he's got more of them floating
Wait,
around like that?
You said that in a way that makes me seem like there are... Oh, no.
Wait, is there more? Can you just get
How
like
many
a giant
phases?
toothbrush and then whack him to death? Like,
Ballos, you have so many phases. You don't need all these phases.
it's like the moon!
Well, yeah, it kind of does look like a moon. So here, we just have to not be sat on. Easy peasy.
You said that's the last one.
Yeah, easy
Do we
peasy.
have to close all of his eyes before his health goes down? Is this the secret?
This one seems easier than the last phase.
Neither of them are hugely difficult. So the thing I've found about this fight really is it's kind of a war of attrition.
Yeah, it's just endurance, isn't it? So
It's a very long fight.
This is like a special Ferris wheel.
Yeah, like a really bad one.
Yeah,
It's the demon Ferris wheel.
A Ferris wheel
Wait,
that shoots bullets at you.
Okay,
But it
time
comes
to
off
get
the
on the
hinges.
lift.
No,
Oh,
wait,
what are
it
you
is a
kidding?
Ferris wheel?
You may notice the floor is spikes now.
Oh,
That's-
no way.
Video game
That looks
time.
bad.
Ah! Oh, that's so gross.
What happened to his teeth?
I shot them, I'm afraid.
Behind it was more skull bones.
That's surprisingly violent.
Yeah, hey, cave story. Kind of intense, a game. Oh dear, I got all cut up in the gummy works.
On the other hand, look at how luscious his lip looks.
Yeah, they're very full.
Yeah.
Of skulls!
Oh no! So I believe that's his
Uh-huh.
final phase.
Okay.
Oh, okay. His final face.
That's his final phase, yes.
Okay.
I'm feeling pretty alright, actually. We got to the final phase so early. We're only like
You, like, your second try?
a second try at Ballos. We're like half an hour in. That's not too bad, is it?
Yeah.
We can
you
do
know,
this!
Everyone believes in you.
Oh, thank you, everyone. Without your power, I couldn't have got here. I mean, the Twitch.tv. It was only by your power that Wait, hang on. I'm once again made flesh? What?
And once again, yeah.
Oh,
What?
hang on. Well,
That's not flesh. That is unflesh.
You got confused about Symphony of the Night and
Yeah.
immediately exploded upon the fight.
That's that's like a trick you can pull on me in real life. If you get me confused about Castlevania, I'll explode, and you will see the number 127 appear above my head.
Oh.
I'd
Oh,
like to
is
think that you've...
127 the chapter number for the motorcycle gang?
Ah.
I was
Specifically
going to say
minus.
that I'd like to imagine that you have a K above your head for your health bar because you've been playing lots of Disgaea. Anyway.
Oh, thank. It's very nice of you to say I have big stats.
Big
Big
stats,
thighs, big
pet
stats.
cats. Oh, no, that's better.
Oh,
Ah,
completely beefed it. You're too complacent. You're thinking about Disgaea now. I'm going to be mean to you
No,
again.
I'm. Wait. Please don't be mean to me.
well then, play better.
I'm trying. Ian, I don't like this character turn.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You've turned
was
into a
bad.
heel.
Heals are more fun anyway.
That's only if I play a cleric. I become healing. Yep, thanks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
kept
I reckon
dying,
it could be
right?
fun to play a face. You know, is face the opposite of
Oh.
heel?
Yes.
Yeah, but most people think faces are kind of boring because they kind of have to be the good guys, whereas people like the New Day are all heels.
Were they
despite just
were they not good guys?
No, they're heels because like they will just like they have fun. They
They'll
walk down
be
to the
rude.
ring dressed as Final Fantasy 14 jobs.
Yeah, no, I've seen that. I've also seen the one where they got their own cereal. I
Yeah.
genuinely thought they were good
Wait,
guys.
what?
Hang on, maybe being a naughty wrestler is fun.
Yeah, they let you do stuff you're not supposed to do. For example, at one point during a ladder match, Xavier Woods realised that the match was no DQ, so he ran around and threw his trombone at someone's back when they were trying to climb the ladder,
It is
Which
cool
way-
that they have a trombone, you know.
which let Kofi Kingston win.
Wow.
Oh, also, the one wrestling I ever watched was the latest WrestleMania, and Asuka and Kairi Sane were naughty, and you know what? If it's good enough for them,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're heels as
Yeah.
well. But they're
It's-
great.
Wasn't that going on at like 3 a.m. for your time?
yes,
As well.
it added to the extra like heightened sense of pure nonsense. Because don't know if you noticed, there's not a lot on at the minute because of the global thing. So what was that? So
Spike.
oh, thank you. There was no one watching the wrestling. It was a completely empty arena of people doing wrestling,
yeah.
and it was utterly
Complete
bizarre.
silence. Yeah, you can hear what they're saying perfectly, which... Oops. The Randy Orton and Edge backstage match felt like it went on for 2 hours. And
I
it
got
was
to see the bathroom. Of
it
the
was
gym.
interesting for about 5 minutes.
Was it?
They like climbed on top of stuff
Endlessly.
that wasn't the ring.
The bit where
Oh, this is not
the bit where
this
they-
is not their first try. By the way, we've been through. We got to Ballos twice. We've been going about half an hour. I've never completed hell before those. We'll see how we do.
Yeah.
Hello, sorry, do carry on.
Yeah.
The bit where they accidentally knocked over the cameraman and he hit the ground, like that one bit in One Cut of the Dead was quite good.
Well, yeah, that's just because you're making you think of One Cut of the Dead, and One Cut of the
Yeah.
Dead is fantastic.
Oh,
Highly recommended
I want to
to
see it
literally
again.
everyone watching.
If you
unless
like zombie film, One Cut of the Dead is very, very good, and I can't explain why.
Even if you don't like zombie film, I still recommend it. But if you really don't like zombie film, that's okay.
We respect
you
that,
like-
and we would never force you to watch it.
If you like film,
Oh, it is
Yeah.
one of those.
if you like film and like the process,
Yes.
like things that go through the process of stuff, it's also very good for that.
It's much as it sounds, it is about a one shot, and that's just very cool to see in things. You know, just
Yeah.
well executed one shots. It's cool.
A lot of choreography and rehearsal has to go to something like that.
You have to make sure you do all of your stretches before you start.
Okay. This one's got a bit slack, but we're gonna be good. I've lost some hearts, but it's fine. I know where to get some.
You can get hit sometimes. That's okay.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for
Aw.
letting me. So again, the reason the spur is super good here is got shot. The reason the spur is good here is just it's very, very strong. You can charge up hits with the spur. I mean, you can basically just have an instant death laser in your pocket that cuts through things. It's strong. The spur is a good
Oh.
weapon. Spike.
Ah,
It seems like something that would be useful for the parts in the Ballos fight where he is out of reach.
Yes. With the Ballos fight, usually that's Rocket's time, to be honest, or like Nemesis time. Like very few things start dropping Doritos in that fight till the last phase, it turns out. The bats can in the someone's going fast. The bats can, but that's pretty controllable. Yep. Maybe not this one, honestly. I don't think I can make it to the missiles now, but we'll try. What was I saying? I don't know. Okay.
Ooh.
Hello, hello, hello.
But now I've got to survive this part.
You can do it. You've done it before.
Perhaps I figured out the secret.
Oh. Do the sharks make the same noise as the rubber ducky?
No, they make a very similar noise to something else that died before, but I can't remember what it was. That's been a common death noise in Cave Story.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're running a little bit low, but
You can pick up more hearts.
yeah, we'll just have to put some work in this section.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you can't really farm them here, huh?
It's a little
Too
bit dangerous, yeah. You just got a lot going on. It's hard, like, I mean, if you were good, you probably could.
Yeah.
But it's like, if one of the cherubs gets free, as you may have seen before, they go at some real speed. And like, if one of those roly-polies touches you, it's also pretty grim. So just,
Hot tip, don't die.
Hearts. They also don't give very much health back in this section.
Yeah,
so
like, each of the hearts
rather
gives
than
you
bump up.
2, which is not the most. Like, one touch is going to take off,
5, 7?
yeah, 5, 6-ish. Started thinking about the LCD sound system song. One touch. Got confused, thinking about the past.
What does LCD stand for?
Liquid crystal display.
Oh.
I don't know if it's different in their case.
Liquid crystal display sound system. That sounds sparkly.
Actually, I presume that the band CSS doesn't stand for.
No, it stands for, I believe, Can't Say Stir to Sexy.
Okay. It's not the.
But you thought I would remember that one.
Not closed captioning system? Okay.
No.
Not cascading style sheets.
Oh, not
Thanks,
that either,
Robin.
okay.
Shout out to anyone who's ever made a webs page.
Wait, does it mean that there was a precursor called HTML?
Oh, that'd be nice. Shout out to my
That'd be a
webmasters.
That'd be
Oi.
a great name for a CSS cover band.
Actually, these days we tend to use like styled components or CSS and JS, and neither of those are very funny. So, hey, you want to talk about work?
No.
I mean, CSS, HTML, and
Hang on.
JS
Oh.
can be band member names. Yes?
There is actually
Yes?
something you can. This is talking about work now. There's actually something you
Okay.
can use on top of CSS called Post CSS, and that's a good CSS cover band name.
Oh.
You're right, that is quite good.
I'm sorry, I'll talk about more funny things.
No, that's funny. That's funny.
Sometimes we talk about content like not understanding who jokes are for.
Sometimes
For
a
us.
joke can just be for yourself, yeah. Like, if you make yourself laugh, then that's at least one audience member, that's fine. You've made a success.
Oh, that's
did it.
true. Unfortunately, we are going into this fight with half health, so
1.5 health. We've still got the.
we do have the tub of jam. You're right.
Oh, what flavor jam is it?
Health.
Strawberry.
Oh, I thought you were
Strawberry.
gonna say heck flavor.
Heck flavor. I think it's. What would heck flavor be? Mostly just like spicy, but really unpleasant spicy, where they don't put a flavor in it. They just put loads of hot in it.
Yeah.
Like a
Da bomb.
bad wasabi.
That's
Like
just horseradish, right?
painful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Horseradish and hazelnut. I don't know. What would be unpleasant?
yes, Red. We do have that. We do have a life pot, by the way. I saved it. We're gonna do our best.
Horseradish and marmite. That sounds unpleasant. Wait.
Yeah, that
I don't wanna
sounds
think about that.
bad. That's probably why people don't usually put them together.
However, if you do want something sweet and spicy, may I suggest a spoon
No.
of strawberry jam and sriracha? It's good, really. It tastes like spicy candy.
Chili jam is really nice as the thing. Like,
Yeah.
you can get really tasty, like, sweet chili jams.
Bombs.
Oh.
Oh, 1 health. Hang on.
Oh.
But I do have some sriracha and I do have some strawberry jam in the fridge.
No.
Try it. Try it.
Danny, if you die one more time with this, I'm going to punish myself by trying this.
Robin, don't put this on my soul.
Put it on my
Trying to give you some
soul.
motivation.
No, you're guilting me.
Yeah, so don't lose.
Just win. That's how you video games.
Yeah, you just have to die less. I mean, come on. It's not
How
hard.
difficult could it be?
We figured it out. Just don't get jumped on by the big head.
Maybe you just
that
have to make
simple.
mochi or something. Like, you can pound a rice cake like that. Have you seen the giant rice cake pounder thing?
Oh, the mochi hammer thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
giant mochi hammer. Yeah, he's like that. That's just-
But he's
that's
got a
what he
big
is.
grin. I guess maybe because he's enjoying his work.
Yeah, unless that's the mochi. Wait.
No, I think in this situation we're the mochi, unfortunately.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
We're unwilling mochi, you know?
Is there any evidence in the game to support or to dispute the fact that Quote and Curly Race could both actually have big mochis for heads?
I mean, no,
Oh.
but they are probably not the characters I'd suspect. I would sooner suspect the Mimiga. Because they look squishy and cute.
Danny, I'm
Oh,
saying this
that's
goes all
nice.
the way to the top.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh my god!
A whole
Conspiracy!
new world.
Everyone in Cave Story has got a head shaped like a mochi ball. Except for Balrog.
Who has a head shaped like
Huh.
a suitcase that you might store your mochi in.
I always thought he kind of looked like a
Oh.
toaster.
Oh. You
I
can't.
mean, you could toast mochi.
You have to slice it
toast
up
the
like
outside.
breads.
Yeah, that
No,
sounds bad now.
What if it's like a disc of mochi?
Maybe he's a lunchbox. Maybe he's a lunchbox.
I think that what is Balrog conversation rages on to this day.
He's a lunchbox,
Huh.
I decided.
I think
He's doing his best.
I think he's just a boy who is a cube.
He's doing his
just a big
best.
cube boy. He's just a big boy. Ino has mentioned a recipe for nettle soup that contains both horseradish and marmite. Has anyone here eaten nettles before?
No.
I know it is a thing that is very much possible.
Yeah. It sounds really scary.
You don't actually spike your tongues or nothing is a thing.
No. After you cook
Presumably
it, that like
you cook the
yeah.
house then, so.
yeah, and that
Where'd
like
you go about
counts
getting nettles for something like that? Though?
The
Would you
forests
be
and
able to-
the bushes.
I was
Yeah.
going to say, like, either
But you can
you
just
get
buy
them
it.
for yourself or could you buy them in a market? I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
could probably buy it like a farmer's market, I'd imagine. In the same way that you could buy dandelion greens, because those are edible too, and apparently they have a peppery flavor.
That's nice. Like some rockets.
Yeah.
I only recently learned what arugula is.
That's rocket!
It's rocket,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's the American version of Rocket.
It's such an ugly name.
I don't really
Unless-
I don't understand why Rocket is a bad name for it, you know?
It's
Yeah.
the same as like coriander and cilantro. Like, why?
Oh, I've gone wiggly.
Is it the coriander or the cilantro that got you?
Okay, so here we just sort of have to survive, you know the
Oh,
the
yeah.
drill.
Yeah.
So once the outer eyes, the moons, I don't really know, get shot out of Ballos, it becomes a problem. They start wiggling about. The only saving grace here is that yes, there are a lot of angels around, but thank goodness we have our friend Curly Brace.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
is here to help.
She's doing a lot of work here.
Yep, she is on Angel Defense Patrol.
Oh, that sounds like a nice jacket name.
Oh, that's very cute.
Ooh.
Oh
Can that
gosh,
be mine?
yes, it absolutely can.
Was that it?
Hey
time
Robin,
is
you don't
up.
have to.
Oh!
You don't have to eat sriracha jam. Robin, I did it for you!
Yay!
Yay!
Well done.
Well done, Danny.
12 minutes is not a good time.
However, it's your first time, so that's your fastest time.
That's true. In case you're wondering, by the way, that clock, that counter rather, is the counter that we got from the clock room, climbing up the outer wall. It also in the original fan translation, the original version of the game, it only counted time in hell. In the Cave Story Plus, it counts time in another section. I can't remember, but it's somewhere else. Oh. Thank you, Inno. Thank you, Pauline. Thank you, everyone in chat, for believing in me.
Thank you.
Now you just have to eat a nice thing, I guess, Robin.
Okay, I'll get some strawberry jam and a spoon then, in that case.
No. No.
Honestly, I think it's really nice. It's not a cursed food. In the same way that for some people, Marmite is not a cursed food.
Back in a second.
Hee hee.
Oh, no.
Hot, eat hot.
Wait. Is this still game?
Wait.
Hang on.
Wait, is this still game?
Hang on,
Pick up your controller. Pick up your controller.
I've got my controller. Is this still game?
Are they making mochi? Are we becoming mochi?
It's Balrog!
Oh, Balrog!
Yay!
Yay! Oh!
Thank you, our new friend Balrog.
Woo!
Okay, I was genuinely quite worried we could get squished there and have to do it all again.
Oh, Robin, don't put an equal amount of sriracha, just a little bit on top.
I thought that was going to be the case. Why not? I like sriracha and like strawberry jam. What's going to be the issue?
Is that a wet slop?
Because you're eating
shaking the
silly
bottle up.
stunt food off camera.
I don't think this is a silly stunt. This sounds nice.
Wait,
yes, you can unlock the curly mode in Cave Story Plus, yes.
Oh, sorry, Lynx. Oh, that's why you didn't like it. Okay. Oh.
I'm using Hartley's strawberry jam for this one. I quite like it. I'm using sriracha brand sriracha.
It can only be one. Freedom!
It's not bad, you know. It's not bad.
I did. It kind of told us as we ran through hell.
But just in case you weren't paying attention, right? Or you have played so many times that by the time that you got to this point, you forgot. Oh, same.
That's nice. I don't know if the island is still going to fall to Earth.
No, it said it stopped, right? Like the island stopped falling. So
yeah.
it'll be okay?
It calmed down, I suppose, since the Balrog thing. Hang on, not the Balrog thing, the Ballos thing. And then there was a Balrog thing afterwards.
Yeah.
This is
There's a
nice.
Balrog thing happening right now.
This is really nice.
Yeah.
Oh. You can pick it, but only if it's nice.
I don't think that's an unfair thing to ask of him. He has to try really hard to pick somewhere good.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh. Well done, Danny.
Well done.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh.
That's nice art.
Oh.
Oh, that's scary art.
Oh, so this is the real ending?
Yes! The real ending, I guess, is everyone gets to be happy together. Well, everyone with a big asterisk next to it. Don't know what happened to Misery. Probably something not that great. Oh well.
she's just in bed, right? She's just gone to bed.
Well, I'm genuinely surprised that only took an hour. I thought it was going to take 2 hours and we wouldn't even complete it by the end.
You're good at games. Don't forget.
We chatted nonsense the whole time. That usually makes it lots harder.
No, we just have to find the right subject.
I am a nurse.
Oh,
Aww.
there's Hasumi.
I really like them. Killing Ballos stops the iron stop falling. I don't know. Maybe it was falling because he was angry before.
Yeah.
New friend Balrog.
Oh,
Yeah.
the little ones, there they are. They're so
I assume the Mimica kids are called the colons because I don't know if everyone noticed. Quote and curly brace are like typographical terms.
Uh-huh.
And so is colon.
Mm-hmm. Worth eating. Eggsy.
Basil.
Basil! It's got a name! It's got a name!
The scary thing's called Basil.
Very
Oh, petite. Oh, Kurara. That's a nice name. Name's Clara.
The enemy roll call at the end of games is the most important part of games. I truly
Yeah.
love them. Oh, that reminds me. We've got to play Super Mario World, Robin.
Yeah, we should do.
We've got at least an hour left to stream. What are we going to do?
Huh.
Oh god. Not sure.
What could you do in an hour?
Could play some Super Mario.
I don't see why not.
I've been trying to get you to play Super Mario World movie for ages, Robin. For context, everyone at home, Robin hasn't played Super Mario World. So I want him to play
Ever?
Super Mario World with me.
First Nintendo console I owned was the 3DS.
Uh-huh.
I think Super Mario World's a very, very good game even now. Not to be controversial on main.
Oh,
Hot
gosh.
takes.
Oh, Cara Blaster. You know what? You're so right. Cara Blaster. Cara Blaster.
You have it downloaded?
I believe so. I've said before on the stream, Cara Blaster is the next game that Pixel made quite some time after Cave Story, which has certain themes in it.
Uh-huh.
Adding to that, don't pay for Cave Story if you can.
Yeah, the publishers, again, we've mentioned this previously, I haven't mentioned today, publishers Nasalis, pretty scummy. They kind of screwed Pixel in regards to Cave Story, and their CEO is a true scumbag, truly horrible person. Obviously, we can't choose, especially with like publishing, who we support, right? But if you can avoid it, don't support Nasalis. Cave Story was a game made by one man, Pixel, and was released for free originally on the internet. So there are fan translations available at cavestory.org, which is the link in posted. It's a wonderful, wonderful game, and if you want to play it, I would suggest you use the original. We're playing Plus because of some technical limitations with streaming, but broadly speaking, I would recommend playing the original. Cave Story is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful game.
Yeah, it's good. Speaking of Carol Blaster, I've just had a look at it because you can get to it through the cavestory.org website. It's currently on sale on Steam.
Yes, there is a big Steam sale on.
I have not bought much, but I bought some Hitman 2 DLC.
Let's hop over to Carrier Blaster, shall we?